Hello everyone, welcome to the new video of my channel. This video will be about how to make a career in strength and conditioning. So it's a part of sports science field, and the strength and conditioning it is about selection and development of dynamic static exercises, which helps to improve physical performance like increase in strength, power, speed, agility, endurance, etc. Also, an S&C coach, he's a person or she is a person who will be responsible for the physical performance and will use the exercise prescription for to improve the performance of the athlete or of any sports team. So they will be responsible for developing the physical performance, and it's important uh, part of the sport of any sports team and for the high performance. So these days, the demands of this field has dramatically increased, and it's a very highly regarded field. Next is about strength and conditioning in India. So, what is the condition presently in India, and what is the scope? The top league sports club, national sports bodies, athletes have hired strength and conditioning coaches in recent years. The demand has dramatically increased in top level sporting performance and across all the sports. Sports Authority of India, BCCI, national teams, state teams, IPL teams, ISL teams, or whichever new top division leagues are coming up for other sports, have been hiring top level S&C coaches. So, as you can see there's a lot of demand in this particular field, uh, and the even the athletes who are earning at a very high level have been hiring personal S&C coaches for their own individual physical performance improvement. The salary packages at the highest level has been good, so it's a really good field to invest your money in, and it's a invested money and time in. And if you're really into the improvement of physical performance and developing the athlete from to help the athlete reach its physical performance and reach the potential of the physical performance, then yeah, this is the field for you. Now, what are the ways to enter the S&C field? So you can enter with sports science degree. So you can do a bachelor or master degree in sports science field, and you can do accredited certifications like CSCS, UKSCA, and ASCA. And also you can get the internships, work placements, and experience in the field. Now, what's the other way to enter this field? It's without the sports related degree, so without the sports science or any sports related degree or strength and conditioning or particular biomechanics, etc. So it will be like you have done from come from a maybe from engineering background, from the physiotherapy background, or from the you can say medical field. So you can learn about the field through a mentor. That would be really beneficial for the person if he's not from the sports related background, not from the sports related, if the person has not completed sports related degree. So it will be really helpful if the person has learned through a mentor, and the mentor has to be like highly experienced and very high quality mentors. So in the S&C field, and the person can do accredited certifications, get on-field experience for at least 5 years, so that whenever you go into the job market at top level, they will see that you have experience behind you. Now, what is the essentials for good career in strength and conditioning field? So basically, the first thing is that you should have a good base, and the base comes from your anatomy and physiology. So the basic anatomy, physiology knowledge should be it really good. You should have it in your like back of your hand, and you should learn from under an experienced and high quality S&C mentor. So you should look upon who are the people who have been having a good experience in this field, and who have had a really high working quality in this field, who are well regarded in this field, and you should communicate with them and learn, if possible, get to work under them and learn from them. Next would be to have multi-sports knowledge and experience. So basically, if you are restricted to a particular sport, you will not uh, spread, or you will not gain an variety of knowledge about the variety of movements which can be added to your sports. So once you are into a particular sports, you are restricted to a particular movement. But in order to increase the movement dynamics of the athlete, you need to have a little advantage of having a more than two or three sports knowledge and experience, and a particular experience on yourself, gain knowledge about the sport by learning about the sport, about the rules, regulations, what are the biomechanical movements which happen in the sports, what are the basic movements, what are the laws, what are the culture in the game, what is the drive which gives the player in those particular games. So, and also work with varied population. So basically, just do not restrict yourself to working with only pro athletes. Yeah, you have to work with pro athletes, but when you work with young athletes, you get to understand how to coach. So basically, you will understand what type of instructions you should give. And young athletes, it's really difficult to uh, get your communication too. So it's really good to have working experience with varied population. So you can take like young athletes, pro athletes, elderly people, women athletes, sedentary population, normal gym goers. So work with variety of people, and you can even work with you can experience have a good experience with even within your family. It will be a good experience. And next would be to getting an on-field experience as early as possible. It's really important to have an on-field experience as early as possible. And whenever you have the chance, get into the practical side of the S&C field. So next would be to practice S&C concepts on yourself before prescribing others. So it's really important that you gain knowledge, but directly do not apply it to the on others or on your client. First, you should try to implement the concepts on yourself. See what are the results you are getting. If you're getting good results, positive results, then yeah, you can start to apply these concepts on your clients or on others. Next would be the knowledge about the different equipments in gym and technology used in the S&C field. So it's really important to have the knowledge of different equipments used in the gyms, and what are the different equipments used in the sporting culture, and what are the particular equipments used in a particular sport. So you should have all the knowledge about those things, and also you should be aware about the technologies which are being implemented in the S&C field. So it should be updated with all the technologies, and you should gain an experience in that. Also, try to update yourself with latest research articles, books, journals on this field. So try to keep on reading upon these articles, books, journals which are coming up, or which are recommended and have been a good, which creates a good basic knowledge for your S&C field. So get on with it. And next would be to get accredited certifications. So I would recommend UPSCA, NSCA, CSCS, and ASCA. So these three certifications, I would say, are essential. One of them, if you can do even one of them, it will be great, and it will create and good reputation for you, and it will help in your in terms of gaining knowledge and being a certified coach, and plus in the job interviews. So also you should try to get a sports science or strength and conditioning degree in bachelor or master if possible. It will help you create a good base and have a variety of knowledge about the field. Now, what are the different routes to make a good career as an S&C coach? So, if your finance is low, complete your undergraduation from India in sports science field in affordable university, and then you can get on into the on-field work as early as possible. Uh, you have to be exceptionally good in academics or sports in order to get any scholarship for applying in foreign university. And if you're not gifted in academics or sports particularly, try to work for a few years in the field and complete master through money earned through your work. And next would be to complete accredited certifications once you get into the field. If your finance is average, if you have a good medium, if a good average backup, so you can complete your undergraduation from India in sports science field in affordable university, be good at academics or sports in order to get scholarships for foreign university. So I would recommend to apply for foreign university if possible. Also, you should check the affordability of the university through help of bank loans or scholarships. Complete accredited certifications, get work experience if possible before applying in foreign universities for masters. And if your finance is high, if possible, if your finance is really good, then I would suggest complete your undergraduation from foreign country. If not, then complete it from a top university in India. And you have to be good at academics or sports in order to get any scholarship uh, for applying in foreign university. You should apply for foreign universities with bright scope and good reputations, and complete accredited certifications, get work experience if possible before applying in foreign universities for masters. Now, what are the sports science and strength and conditioning degrees in India? So, Manipal University has BSc and MSc Exercise and Sports Science, which I've already discussed in my previous video. You can go back and check out that video. And Sri Ramchandra University has BSc degree in Sports Science. DY Patil has BSc degree, and Namalai has a BSc. It also has a MSc Strength and Conditioning. So if you are thinking to do an strength and conditioning program from India, then Annamalai University is the one you can apply for. ASSRM in Delhi, it also has a BSc and MSc program. In the Howrah, there is a MSc program. In Punjab University, there is a MSc. Punjab Sports University has BSc program, and UCAM has a master's program in sports science and high performance. Now, the next would be what are the top 10 best ranked strength and conditioning degrees globally? So, I've researched about this and I've found out through help of the rankings and through the help of what are the programs available in those particular universities. I've come up with the top 10 S&C programs which are globally right now at the top and are best. And So, first of all, the first would be the Master of Applied Sports Science in Deakin University, Australia. So yeah, they have a really good, amazing program in Deakin University. Right now, the problem with applying in Australia for these programs, for programs in Australia, is that they are not accepting international students. But I think in in 1 2 years, they would start allowing international students to apply for these programs. So keep your hopes up. Yeah, you can apply for these programs. And next is MSc Strength and Conditioning, Loughborough University, UK. In UK, this is the best sports university. And also, I wanted to say for Deakin University that Master of Applied Sports Science. It is a 1.5 years program, and you can there's a lot of units and core units are available, and it has an S&C as an core unit also, so you can specialize in your research or thesis work. And for MSc Strength and Conditioning in Loughborough University, UK, it is one of the best university in UK for sports related degrees. And MSc Strength and Conditioning program in this university is highly reputed, and it's well reputed in the S&C field. And the program is for 1 year, and yeah, it's really good if you can apply there. But it's a little on the highly in the cost side. But yeah, if you can apply, it's really good. And Master of Sports and Exercise Science, Victoria University, Australia. So it also has a strength and conditioning as a core unit, and you can work upon your thesis and research work on the S&C field. So also there's a MSc Strength and Conditioning program next, which is from Liverpool John Moores University, UK. So this program is really good and very highly regarded in the UK, and a lot of successful S&C coaches have come out from this university. Also from Loughborough and Liverpool, both of them, a lot of my seniors have gone there and have uh, a degree over there in these particular degrees. So yeah, it's really amazing. The course is amazing, and it's a 1 year program for Liverpool, and yeah, it's really great. Next is Master of Strength and Conditioning, Lathrop University, Australia. So it's special. This is a master for specializing in the S&C field. It's really good. And still now they have not allowed for the domestic students. Hopefully in the future they will allow it. Next is Master of Applied Human Performance Science, University of Western Australia. So they have the same thing, like there's a strength and conditioning as a core unit, and you can specialize in your thesis or your research project. And then you have Master of High Performance Sports, Australian Catholic University. It's the same. You can apply, and you can work upon your research and thesis, specializing in the S&C field. And next is Master of Exercise and Strength and Conditioning, Edith Cowan University. So this university is, I would say I would recommend, because this university has one of the best S&C coaches in the entire world, as he has been writing and editing the editions of the CSCS books, the Essentials of Strength and Conditioning book, which is given by the NSCA, the body which is represented in the strength and conditioning from USA. So the professor from this university is giving writes about these amazing books and has an immense amount of knowledge about the S&C field. So if you want to learn under a good and amazing mentor, then this is one of the good programs. And next, I would say next program is MSc Sports Performance, University of Limerick, Ireland. So this program is based in Ireland, and it has a lot of advantages, as it gives a lot of help in giving you uh, certifications about various different certifications, and also it helps you in building a variety of knowledge about the S&C field, but also not restricting to it. It also helps you in understanding the biomechanics, physiology, performance analysis knowledge of the sports science field, and it's really great. It's a really great program. It's of only 1 year, and it's really good. And next is Master of Sports Exercise and Health, Auckland University, University of Technology. It's named as AUT, New Zealand. It's based in New Zealand, and this program has strength and conditioning as a core unit, and you can specialize in the thesis and research project. Okay, so what are the S&C certifications which I would recommend? So the recommended certifications, the first I would recommend, if it's possible, try to do UK SCA, and this is based from UK, the strength and conditioning accreditation, and it has a four areas of knowledge which it tests, and there are four sections. So first is the case study section. So they will give you a case study to they will allow the candidates to demonstrate their program planning knowledge and skills with an athlete they have worked with, and also the second section would be multiple choice written paper. So they will test the knowledge about the sports science and strength and conditioning field. The next third section would be about, basically you can say the third section contains the third and fourth are together. You can say it comes under technical coaching ability. So they have divided this into two sections. So first is the weightlifting section. So test you on basis of what is the practical knowledge of your weightlifting, and the second section would be about plyometrics, agility, and speed coaching. So this is the fourth section, and the passing rate is really very low. So you have to really work hard upon it, as only 25% of the first timers who give this exam pass out in this section. I would say that this is one of the highly regarded certifications for strength and conditioning, and it's a little bit costly. As you can see, you have to go to UK, or you have to study in UK, and after that you can do that. Or if you're not studying in UK, then it will cost you a lot, as you have to go there. Then you have to go there and you have to give the exams, and it might cost you a little amount. And yeah, that's that. And next is the NSCA CSCS. So this is just uh, questions you will be given MCQ, and there will be two sections, which is one will be more based on the practical application base. So they will ask about the MCQs will be related to program planning, about the practical applications, and other section would be about the sports science knowledge, about the basic biochemistry, physiology, anatomy, biomechanics, exercise physiology, etc., nutrition, psychology. They will ask upon you that. And yeah, this certification is from USA, National Strength and Conditioning accredited course they have, and they the course is really highly regarded in over the world, and it's a good way to start your career if you can do this certification. And next would be the ASCA certification, which is Australian Strength and Conditioning as association. So they have various levels which you can do. So first you have to start with level one, where any beginner who has a bachelor degree and can do this, and they test based on two areas, which is the theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge. And one in the practical section, there's uh, in a depth section, which asks you to recommend what are the program implementation which you have to give. So it is a little more deeper on the side, based upon what are your practical application and program planning for according to you. Uh, there will be a particular case study they may give, and so there are basically three main levels: L1, which is level one, level two, and level 3. And in level 1, you just can directly do it if after a bachelor degree. And then there's level 2. There's two types. There's first associate. You have to complete your associate level, and then professional level second. And in level 3, there's a elite level, and after that, the master level. The master level is the final stage which you can reach, but it's really difficult as it requires a particular every level requires a particular experience and knowledge so that you can enter into that section, into that level, and write the exams for that, and practically demonstrate in those levels. So yeah, that's that. So my final thoughts would be that yeah, this field is really growing, and in India, I would say it's one of the new emerging field, and the demand for this field has been dramatically increased through the development of new leagues, national bodies hiring strength and conditioning specialists, as they need to increase the athletic performance, the high level performance of the athlete, to help athlete reach their potential. So strength and conditioning coach will help them. So basically, yeah, this field is amazing for anyone who wants to know the physical performance of the sports science field. And yeah, that's that. Thank you guys. Uh, so like, share, subscribe my channel, and this video, like and share this video. Comment down below. Yeah, thank you guys.